when you look at our youth today, sports can give so much. Sports can give so much to everybody. And the way how things are, I see a lot of youth, they want to play, but maybe they can't even get to practice because their parents can't afford to, but it's sad to me because sports, the opportunities you can get through sports, I'm a living testimony to it. That was my ticket. My parents were not able to send me out on scholarship and I was able to get a full ride. So I'm forever grateful. Hi, my name is Ayanna Russel. I am from Las Lomas number 2. I played football and netball at the national level. I played football for quite some time. I started my journey at the age of 12, and that was it. Didn't make my first national team until the age of 15 because there was a rule that you had to be at a particular age. Presently, I coach the national U15 in the high performance program. I'm the assistant coach there. I'm the head coach at Caribbean East Secondary. I coach with Las Lomas Sporting Academy, netball, football, everything really. We use sport as a foundation to get to the youth. I also run my own fitness with Utopia Health and Fitness. I do different types of classes, many different things. So my plate is very full. I do a lot, but that's my purpose, what God blessed me with, so I'm grateful. The secret of my success in sports, I would say, thankfully I learned this at a very young age, is to put God first in everything that you do, because I've been all around the world, and the challenges that you deal with as an athlete, as a person, if you don't have God in your life, if He's not your driving factor, then you're going to struggle. So I would say definitely God as my anchor. I think I have a lot of unique qualities about myself, but I would say probably my mind and my heart, and the balance I have for both. Because the higher I get in my career, sometimes you might get swell-headed, or I think for me it's about finding a balance. Yes, I'm a coach. Yes, I'm a trainer. Yes, I have to push them, but firstly, you have to treat them as people first. So you have to have the brain, the knowledge, and also compassion. So I would say my brain and my heart, the balance. Some of the habits, again, I would say discipline, because if you're not disciplined, on days you wake up and especially playing at that level, you're not going to always have the motivation. But discipline will get you through everything, because you wouldn't want to do it, but you have to do it. You set your goals and you say, hey, this is what I want to achieve, and it doesn't matter what is in my way, I'm going to be disciplined. And again, I will always go back to putting God as the main thing, the main driving factor for your success. Sports has positively affected my life in many ways. I always encourage parents to push their children into sports, because sometimes they don't look at the bigger picture. You might think that, well, I play sports and it takes away from the academics. But if you could find a balance, and I always thank God for my parents for that, because they allowed my siblings and I to go out there and play and just have fun. And the things you learn as an athlete, dedication, discipline, working as a team, these are all things that you eventually take into the workforce, and not just the workforce, but your life. So sports, I think the things that I learned, the experiences that I've gained from being in the US and different areas of the world, it's definitely allowed me to, become a better citizen. With the way things are with the pandemic, it's definitely given me, a different perspective into life, how I view things. So where I see myself in the next 5 years, firstly, I would hope to be alive. I have a lot of goals and standards that I've set for myself. So as a coach, by the grace of God, hopefully coaching in a World Cup, I wasn't able to do it as a player, so definitely coaching in a World Cup as a fitness trainer, because I do that also with Utopia Health and Fitness. It's something that I have started to encourage women, especially mothers, to choose self-care. So definitely within the next 5 years, I would like to see that grow, see more women choosing the healthy part, just to revive themselves and not just be mothers, and as a person, just make the world a better place. But sports and fitness, they go hand in hand. And you as a person, you have to decide, like, you don't have to decide that I want to be a national athlete or whatever, but every single person, you have to decide that I want to be healthier, I want to choose the path of, taking care of myself. So I think the discipline that I've gained from being an athlete for myself, I try to expand my knowledge and encourage people, because the more you go out there, there's the happy hormone, we call it serotonin, that helps you to feel better about yourself. Not just looking in the mirror or whatever, it actually improves your mood, So sometimes just going for a little walk, going and do some push-ups, etc. We don't understand the value of that. That is for you. It is not just to look good in the mirror, but it actually improves your overall well-being, your overall mental health. So sports and fitness have their place in this world, and I think we need to take a little more priority over that part of our lives. My greatest inspiration, again, I go back to God, because without Him, I wouldn't have my parents. Any day, anyhow, my parents. My father is deceased. Unfortunately, he's not here physically to see, but the discipline that he's instilled in me, the value systems that he's instilled in me, it has allowed me to, as I say, a small town Las Lomas girl, go all over the world and make my mark. So definitely the value systems, my father, and the sacrifices he put for me, my mother, again, the sacrifices, and just the type of person she is, her heart, her compassion, the things that I grew up, I saw the way they, not just with us, because we have an academy also, Las Lomas Sporting Academy, they treat these children, they treat these adults as if it was their own, So they are truly community servant leaders, and they will forever be my biggest heroes, and I will always be indebted for them till the rest of my life. You have to set a goal. You set a goal, people might tell you, who are you? What do you think? My parents, that's why they would forever be my heroes. I didn't grow up with a lot, they didn't have a lot of money, but I'm here today. Their sacrifices allowed me, to become who I am. So pick a goal, set a goal, pray about it, ask God for a plan. I am here today. I coach the U15 national team. I coach Caribbean Chima East, amongst many other things that I do. And it was because I woke up and I decided that, hey, I have a goal, and I prayed about it, and I formulated a plan. And within that plan, because the youngsters today, they don't have to deal with the same things that we had to deal with back then. They have social media, they have a lot of distractions. So when you find that plan and that thing that makes you get up in the morning and you're passionate about, make sure that you have a mentor, make sure that you have an anchor, and make sure that the people around you, because I think I look at a lot of youngsters, they have the talent, especially women in sport, but they have so many other things that distracts them. So make sure that the people you have around you are like-minded and they have a vision for themselves, because sometimes you might tell somebody, hey, I have this goal, and they look at you like you're bragging, or you can't get there. You can, you just have to keep the right people in your corner, pray about it, get your plan, and work, keep your head down, and just focus on that goal.